Sherri Denese Jackson Foundation for the Prevention of Domestic Violence was founded to help victims of domestic violence abuse reclaim their lives by breaking free from abusive relationships, educating the community in hopes of saving lives. On January 22nd, myself and supporters and the board of directors of the Sherri Denese Jackson Foundation will be holding a press conference at noon under the huge billboard in Durham, North Carolina, where I'll be answering questions. And the reason for the billboard is to bring awareness to the community that domestic violence kills. This is the hometown of DeCarlo Bennett, and we will also be remembering those lives taken from domestic violence in 2020 and having a balloon release in honor of the victims. Sherri Jackson lost her life in 2008, and when her remains were dug up in the backyard of her estranged boyfriend's mother's home, DeCarlo Bennett. We will be going to Durham on, like I said, January 22nd to recognize the release date because he had an unjust sentence plea bargain of 13 years, and this will be his 13th year. He'll be released on January 21st. We'll be out there January 22nd. DeCarlo Bennett is now 41 years old, and he served the 13 years for the strangulation, the burial, and the murder of Sherri. And the location and everything, we're going to actually have that stuff printed out. So I'm not going to tell you the location because we're going to have it printed out so you can see it for yourself. But it's important that we remember those who have lost their life to domestic violence, especially as it relates to North Carolina. And many people lost their life due to the COVID-19 pandemic that we had last year. So domestic violence is definitely on the rise. Not that it needed to be on the rise, because one life is one life too many when it comes down to domestic violence. So I'm looking for you to come out, join us January 22nd, 2021 at 10 o'clock at the Dudley Lee Shopping Center located at 709 East Market Street, where we're going to carpool, caravan, go down there, pay tribute to those who have lost their lives to domestic violence, honor those victims so their legacies can live on, just like Sherri has for the last 13 years. If you need more information, like I said, you can call our helpline, which is 336-510-9292. Again, it's 336-510-9212 if you want to get any information. Other than that, you can go to our website, which is sdjfnc.org. Thank you for actually supporting this organization. We're looking for you to be a part of what we're getting ready to do. We're going to have a billboard. This billboard will be displayed, and we will be having a balloon release under this billboard. So we're looking for you to be down there as we recognize the unfair sentence of DeCarlo Bennett that was given to him on June the 26th of 2008, the day we found the remains of Sherri Jackson buried in the backyard of his mother's home. We will be there because domestic violence, yes, I said domestic violence kills. And we're going to make sure that Sherri's legacy lives on. Thank you. DeCarlo Rayshaun Bennett, now 41 years old, is due to be released after serving 13 years for the strangulation, burial, and murder of Sherri Denese Jackson. He will be released on January 21st, 2021. I will be going down there to advocate for victims of domestic violence and survivors. Well, I'm asking you to join us. We know that domestic violence kills, so we're down here to make sure that we remember those who have lost their life to domestic violence in 2021. Join us in letting people know that Sherri Jackson Foundation and her legacy has lived on. Even though he thought he had killed her, her name has saved not thousands of lives, but millions of lives through her 3 documentaries on Ocean Network, TV One, Fatal Attraction, and the ID Discovery. Sherri's legacy lives on. DeCarlo Bennett, you might have taken her life, but you have not taken her, and she is saving lives.
We need for everybody to be present for this Facebook online event. January the 22nd, balloon release for all the victims, honoring all the victims of domestic violence in 2020 and 2021. We need for everybody to show up, get your purple balloons, be there on time. Either be there in person or share the online event.